So, fellow Ghanaians, good morning. Today is on the 24th of July, where the Finance Minister of Ghana will be addressing the state on the mid-year budget review. This is the Agric Minister of Ghana, and a lot of people have been raising concerns about the Agric Ministry because this government actually made it a point to make sure that he enrolls a lot of young people into the Agric sector. We'll be having a bit of conversation with him now to get a brief of how the Agric Ministry has been so far. Budget allocated for.
Well, so far with the Agric Ministry, we've launched the Feed Ghana project in Tichiman. We are launching it very soon. The irrigation for wealth creation too is being launched, and so it's a good time to be a farmer in Ghana. What President Mahama seeks to do is to make sure that we feed ourselves, feed the nation, add value to what we learn, and export it. So that's exactly what it is that we are doing.
Picking from what you just said, that this is the time you can be a very good farmer in Ghana.
Right.
There are a lot of young people who want to get into agric farming, but then acquisition of lands are one of the biggest challenges in Ghana. What is the government also doing to make sure that young people will get, the opportunities in acquiring some of these farmlands to be able to get into agri-farming? And what is the support that is coming from Agric Ministry?
When you look at, Agric Ministry, we are doing something called a land bank. And the land banks, we are going to acquire lands and use those lands and give those lands, especially the youth, to be able to farm. That's the first one. The second one is that with the irrigation for wealth creation, we are developing a lot of irrigable land across the Volta River, and those ones, so we are going to give it to the youth to be able to use irrigation to be able to farm. We don't want to rely on the rain anymore. We want to encourage everyone to do dry season farming so that there will be stability of prices all year round. And so when you're a young person, this is the time. Once we get the land, we'll be able to let you know that, we have land here and here. Those who are interested, come for it. And you can start farming.
Is it going to be like we have to go to the various municipal assemblies?
Yes, I think we'll pass you through the various municipal assemblies. That's one. The second one is, if you look at the Kupon Kitinkiti, we are distributing day-old chicks between 200, 300, even 500 or 1,000 to each person who has a structure that can accommodate the day-old chicks, and then also who have the requisite amenities available. To be able to do the day-old chicks. So we'll give you the beds, and then we'll give you the feed for free.
Target, you're saying, how many people are you targeting?
We are targeting 155,000 households across the country. We are targeting 80 anchor farmers. Now we are targeting 50 anchor farmers. Now these 50 anchor farmers will be given 80,000 beds each to be able to rear.
Because we're launching it very soon.
Very soon. We're supposed to do it this month, but I think sometime next month we'll be able to launch the Kupon Kitinkiti. And so we've been asking people, those who have structures, get them ready, because once we bring you the day-old chicks and the feed, you should be able to start.
I know personally, we're a farmer.
Yes.
Tell me, the youth listening to you, Wako farming move as an actor now into farmer, now in parliament. Young farming,
yeah.
Would you encourage the youth to go there? You know, say capital intensity is very difficult, the risk is high, and
now then our risk is high. Politics risk is high. Everything the risk is high. But you see, for farming, I always tell people to start small. Once you're able to start small and scale up, you'll be able to get there. I started with 500 day-old chicks a couple of years ago. Now I have over 25,000 day-old chicks and or layers. And so I started small, and so I'll encourage you to start small, learn on the job, and then be able to scale up. You can start a cassava farm with 5,000, 6,000. Now cassava is in high demand. Ethanol is in high demand, starch is in high demand. Make about 3,000 or 4,000 cedis profit. So it's a good thing. Just start small and scale up. And I know a lot of the youth will say, now you need to but that's a sacrifice we all have to make. That's a sacrifice you have to make to be able to start farming. The good thing about farming is people eat all the time, and the food has to come from somebody. And the food has to come from you and I who are farmers in this country.
The buying chicks now over supply, is it coming from already existing farmers, and our government is coming out with a program for the production of this?
No, we are coming up with the production of the day-old chicks, and we're going to produce those day-old chicks right here in Ghana.
Right, quickly, but you just said we need to start getting into farming, and people think that it is much expensive and all this. But we all admit that agric farming is not very cheap like that. Even acquisition of the land is a problem, and when you get the land, you have to tilt the land. You need a plower and all those stuff. Is the Agric Ministry, as we have seen in Burkina doing right now, acquiring most farm equipment to be able to enable the young people who want to get into agric farming to get these machineries easy to get to their farm?
We are establishing the farm service centers, and the farm service centers we are distributing. We are building 260 farm service centers across the country. Now, these farm service centers, what happens is that when you go to every district, there's a big structure that has fertilizer, has seeds, has agric extension officers, that has tractors, that has everything that a farmer needs. So it's a one-stop shop or one-stop building for everything that the farmer needs.
Is it going to be in every constituency?
Every district. It's going to be in every district across the country. This year we're building 50. The next year we'll build another 50. And then hopefully by the end of the 4 years we'll be able to build the 260 across the country.
Are we hoping to hear something about this budget allocated for this in the mid-year?
Some of these farm service centers are being pushed, put under the big push. Some too is being financed by the Ministry of Agriculture. So hopefully we might get something about it. If not, then of course, subsequently we'll hear about it. But what I can tell you is that it's a great time to be a farmer in this country.
Thank you so much. Let's race to become good farmers. Mobile Festa Yakasa, there is something really important where we need to discuss.
Martin.